on the list is eat cat litter.
What?
Yeah, already got some from the neighbor. Eat up.
I finished your stupid bucket list, Grandpa. I hope you're happy.
Sorry, dude. Looks like we didn't make it in time.
It's funny. Before this bucket list stuff, I thought my grandpa was a loser. But I guess I just didn't understand him. I just wish I could have spent a little time with him before he... Never mind. I'll see you later, man.
He totally fell for it!
What an idiot! Who falls for a prank like that?
Did you get him to eat the kitty litter?
Yeah, you should have seen him. He was like, I got a little cat poop in my mouth.
Hang on, fellas.
I got one more prank.
Well, Grandpa.
Oh, sorry.
Meditation has been shown to reduce stress, to improve focus,
Well, that's
and
one
create
of
the
the
right
last videos,
conditions
and
for
then we're
healthy,
gonna
restful
react to
sleep.
something else too.
Headspace is guided
Normal
meditation for everybody,
Art.
no matter who you are or what you do. Whether you're just starting meditating or whether you've been doing it for years, we can help you to train your mind for a healthier, happier life. To get started, visit headspace.com or download our app. Once you're all signed up, choose a topic you'd like to focus on. Let's see, sleep or maybe self-esteem. And we'll suggest the right exercises for you to try. If you enjoy them and want to learn more, then it's time to subscribe. When you do, you'll get access to hundreds of...
This is a short but terrifying story of something that happened when I was Snapchatting a friend. I'm pretty young, I'm only 13, still in middle school. A girl I really liked had just recently started snapping me selfie pictures, and we started messaging each other for a few nights. One night when I was watching TV, she sent me a snap of herself laying in her bed without a caption. I sent a message saying what's up. She sent another identical picture, this time with a caption saying, not much, you? She set the timer to 10 seconds, so it gave me plenty of time to analyze the picture, including her bedroom in the background, and the dark outline of a person standing by her window. I quickly sent a response message, saying, is that your brother by the window? She sent another identical snap, this time captioned, what do you mean? In this picture, the figure at the window was closer, and I could see a hand pressed up against the glass. I closed the snap before the timer even ran out so I could tell her quicker. I said, there's somebody at your window, turn around. She opened my snap almost immediately, and then I didn't hear from her again on the app. I grew more and more worried as the minutes passed. I texted her a few times to no avail. I tried calling her a few times to no avail as well. I didn't know her house phone number, otherwise I would have called her parents. It wasn't until midnight when I was already laying in bed that she finally texted me back. She explained the whole situation. As soon as she looked at her window and saw the person standing there, she screamed, and that caused the person, who turned out to be a 20-something-year-old man, to open the window and jump into the room. From there, she ran to her parents' room and woke her dad, who went to her room to find nothing but an open window. It wasn't exactly a personal story of mine, but it freaks me out nonetheless, knowing that the only thing that saved my friend from whatever could have happened was the fact that I was able to see the window through her selfies, unbeknownst to the creeper at her window.
That was scary for me. Oh my gosh. If yourself cannot release, it will come. What? I think it says it will come to you. Me voy a tapar la boca para que no grites. Put it back. Oh. I think that was her husband. I think that was her husband, but I think he died, or I don't know.
That's creepy.
So scary. I want to react to something funny right now, okay?
This happened about 5 years ago when I was 21. Me and my friend Seth got into this app, which showed you ghosts. We'd go out ghost hunting, but nothing much would happen. Sometimes a dot would appear on one of our phones and it would say random words. We would ask, "How did you die?" Stuff like that. And sometimes the answers lined up, but it was mostly random.
Look behind there.
One night, around 2 a.m., Seth suggested going to the cemetery to see if the app picked anything up. I was hesitant, but I nervously agreed. We started making our way through the neighborhood towards the cemetery. It was weird as the streets are normally lined with cars, but they were empty on this night. We walked down the middle of the road with the app running, but it wasn't picking anything up. We finally made it to the cemetery, which was a small, family-owned one where they only buried their own. Seth went up to the gate and started shouting, hoping to get a response of the app, but nothing happened. I was standing in the road, feeling unsettled, when Seth starts yelling, "Is that all you've got?" I told him to stop disrespecting the dead and we should leave. He tried being funny, saying, "Oh, I'll make them show up." Jumped the gate and started stomping on the graves while screaming, "Come on, show us something." All of a sudden, our phones said something at the same time. I looked down at my phone and it was there. We both just stood there, looking at each other when 10 or so red dots appeared on the radar, and it said it again. When I looked back up from my phone, Seth was next to me. I said, "We have got to go." As soon as I said that, we could hear the street lights turning off one by one from the top of the street, getting closer to us. We took off running as fast as we could. We got about halfway into the neighborhood before running out of breath and having to stop. I felt like I was going to throw up from being scared and winded. Then I heard my phone say something. It was muffled, but I knew what it said. Being too scared to look at my phone, I looked at Seth, who looked terrified. He nodded at me to get my phone out, so I slowly pulled it out, and it said my name across the top. I turned my phone off and said, "Screw this, I'm done."
We made our way back to my house and had a cigarette to calm down. We were talking about what just happened.